Hello students, this is lecture 9 of numerical analysis. In this lecture I will discuss numerical integration. Numerical integration is the process of calculating the value of a definite integral integration a to b fx dx from the tabulated values of the integrand. The process is frequently called mechanical quadrature if it is applied to the integration of a function of one variable. So for that we will discuss a formula. So the general formula for equidistant values. Let I is equal to integration a to b y dx, where y equal to fx, and let the values of fx be given at equally spaced intervals of the independent variable. Let fx takes the values y0, y1, y2 ... yn for x is equal to x0, x1, x2 ... xn. Let the interval of integration a to b be divided into n equal subintervals with n plus 1 ordinates corresponding to n plus 1 arguments. Let small a is equal to x0, less than x1, less than x2, and the last value xn be taken as b. If the equal width of the subintervals be h, then x0 is equal to a, x1 is equal to a0 plus h, x2 is a0 plus 2h, and so on. Xn is equal to x0 plus nh. Therefore, capital I integration a to b y dx can be written as integration of x0 to x0 plus nh yx dx, as a is equal to x0 and b is equal to x0 plus nh, and here yx means y is the function of x. Take this as equation 1. Now we make the substitution u is equal to x minus x0 by h. So if the lower limit of the integration is x0, so if we take x is equal to x0, then u equal to 0, and the upper limit is x0 plus nh. So if we take x is equal to x0 plus nh, u is equal to n. Now since u is equal to x minus x0 by h, if we differentiate with respect to x, we will get du by dx is equal to 1 by h, as x0 is constant. So from here we will get dx is equal to h du. So equation 1 becomes I is equal to 0 to n y, integration of 0 to n y a plus uh h du. That means y is now becomes the function of u. So h integration of 0 to n yu du. Now apply Newton's forward interpolation formula. Just write Newton's forward interpolation formula, which I have discussed earlier. Yu is y0 plus u delta y0 plus, here you just put the value u minus 1 by factorial 2 delta square y0 and so on. The formula Newton's Gregory's forward interpolation formula. Just write that for over n equidistant intervals of width h. Hence capital I is equal to h integration of 0 to n, substituting the value of yu here by using Newton's Gregory's forward interpolation formula. It is h integration 0 to n y0 plus u delta y0 plus, instead of writing this, you just write the Newton's Gregory's interpolation formula and du. So opening the bracket, h y0 plus integration 0 to n du plus delta y0 integration 0 to n u du, and so on. Just put the integration in each and every terms. No need of writing this. You just simplify the integration, like 0 to n du becomes du, and when we apply the limit 0 to n, we will get n du. So after simplifying that, we will get, again no need of writing this, just simplify the integration. You will get I is equal to h n y0 plus n square by 2 delta y0 plus n cube by 6 minus n square by 4 delta square y0 plus 1 by 6 n to the power 4 by 4 minus n cube plus n square delta q y naught plus 1 by 24 n to the power 5 by 5 minus 3 by 2 n to the power 4 plus 11 by 3 n cube minus 3 n square delta 4 y naught plus 1 by 20 n to the power 6 by 6 minus 2 n to the power 5 plus 35 by 4 n to the power 4 minus 50 by 3 n cube plus 12 n square delta 5 y naught plus 1 by 72 n to the power 7 by 7 minus 5 by 2 n to the power 6 plus 17 n to the power 5 minus 225 by 4 n to the power 4 plus 274 by 3 n cube minus 60 n square delta power 6 y naught. No need of writing till delta to the power 6 y naught, since we have to find different formulas from this formula, so we have taken till delta to the power 6 y naught. If in examination you have to write derive Newton's codes integration formula, you just write till y cube or y4. Till here you can write. And there are three formulas which we are going to derive from this formula. In Wedel's rule, we have to use till delta to the power 6, so we will writing till this. So this formula is known as Newton's codes integration formula, and this is the general formula. We can derive, as I am discussing, variety of quadrature formula by putting n is equal to 1, 2, 3, etc. So first we will derive Simpson's 1 by 3 rule. So for this, let us divide the set of points xi, yi into groups of 3: x0, x1, x2, x2, x3, x4, x4, x5, x6, etc. In each such group, there are no differences beyond the second, because in the group x0, x1, x2, say the interval of integration extends from x0 to x0 plus 2h. Since x0 is equal to x0, x1 is equal to x0 plus h, and x2 is equal to x0 plus 2h, which we have discussed in the general formula of quadrature. So integration of limit of integration is x0 to x0 plus 2h, and there will be only three functional values y0, y1, y2 in this interval. Hence only with three values there can be no differences higher than the second. So putting n is equal to 2 in the general formula and assuming that all the differences higher than second order are 0, we obtain integration x0 to x2y dx is equal to h. Putting n is equal to 2, we will get 2y0 plus 4 by 2 delta y0 plus 8 by 6 minus 4 by 4 delta square y0. The Newton's codes formula, that is in equation 4. Here you have to put n is equal to 2 and second and higher differences are negligible. So we will get h is equal to 2 y0 plus 2 delta y0 plus 4 by 3 minus 1 delta square y0, or h is equal to 2 y0 plus 2 delta y0 is y1 minus y0, and we will substitute the value of delta square y0 further. So delta square y0 is e minus 1 whole square y0, which further can be written as e square minus 2e plus 1 y0, and after simplifying we will get y2 minus 2 y1 plus y0. No need of writing equation. So just write integration x0 to x2 y dx is h 2 y0 plus 2 y1 minus y0 plus 1 by 3. Value of delta square y0 is y2 minus 2 y1 plus y0. So if we take 3 common, 1 by 3 common, so we will get h by 3 equal to 6 y0 plus 6 y1 minus y0 plus 2 y2 minus 2y1 plus y0, and after simplifying we will get h by 3 y0 plus 4y1 plus y2. Similarly, for the other intervals from x2 to x4 we obtain integration x2 to x4 y dx is equal to h by 3 y2 plus 4 y3 plus y4. Just following this value, x0 to x2 y dx gives h by 3 y2 y0 plus 4 y1 plus y2. Similarly, following this we will get integration x2 to x4 y dx is h by 3 y2 plus 4 y3 plus y4. And for the intervals x4 to x6 we will obtain integration x4 to x6 y dx is h by 3 y4 plus 4 y5 plus y6, and so on. So continuing in this way, thus we will obtain integration x0 to xn yn y dx, means adding all the integration we will get integration x0 to xn y dx is equal to h by 3 y0 plus y2 plus y4 plus dot 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 yn plus 4 times y1 plus y3 plus y5 plus dot 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 yn minus 1 plus y2 plus y4 plus y6 plus dot 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 plus yn minus 2 plus yn, which further can be written as h by 3 y0 plus yn plus 2 times y2 plus y4 plus dot 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 yn minus 2 plus 4 times y1 plus y3 plus y5 plus dot 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 yn minus 1. So finally we will get h by 3 y0 plus yn plus 4 times y1 plus y3 plus y5 plus dot 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 yn minus 1 plus 2 times y2 plus y4 plus y6 plus dot 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 yn minus 2. That means for learning this formula we can write h by 3 sum of the first and last entries plus 4 times sum of all the odd entries plus 2 times sum of all the even entries. This formula is known as Simpson's 1/3 rule, and it is probably the most useful of all the formula for mechanical quadrature. But one thing to be remember, that for using this formula we must divide the interval of integration of the subintervals of with h into an even number of subintervals. Now come to Simpson's 3/8 rule. Just as in the case of Simpson's 1/3 rule, we here divide the set of the points xi, yi into the groups of 4 that is x0, x1, x2, x3. The next set will be x3, x4, x5, x6, then x6, x7, x8, x9, etc. So here we will get the integration from x0 to x0 plus 3h. So there are only 4 functional values y0, y1, y2, y3 in this interval, hence only 4 with this 4 values there can be no differences higher than the third. So putting n is equal to 3 in general formula for quadrature, the differences higher than third order are 0. So we can obtain x0 to x0 to x3 y dx is h 3 y0 plus 9 by 2 delta y0 plus so on. So after simplifying we will get h by 8 24 y0 plus 36 delta y0 plus 18 delta square y0, this should be delta square y0 plus 3 delta cube y0. You have to simplify all the values, like delta y0 is y1 minus y0, delta square y0 is y2 minus 2y1 plus y naught. Delta cube y naught is y3 minus 3y2 plus 3y1 minus y naught. Substituting all these values in the equation here, we will get integration x0 to x3 y dx is h by 8 24 y naught plus 36 y1 minus y naught plus 18 y2 minus 2 y1 plus y naught plus 3 y3 minus 3 y naught plus 3 y1 plus minus y naught. So after simplification we will get 3h by 8 y naught plus 3 y1 plus 3 y2 plus y3. Similarly, integration x3 to x6 y dx is 3h by 8 y3 plus 3 y4 plus 3 y5 plus y6 etc. So adding all these integration, if n is a multiple of 3, we will get x0 to x0 plus nh y dx is 3h by 8 y0 plus y3 plus dot 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 yn minus 3 plus 3 y3 plus y4 plus dot 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 yn minus 2 plus 3 y2 plus y5 plus dot 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 yn minus 1 plus y3 plus y6 plus dot 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 yn. So we will group it like 3h by 8 y0 plus yn plus 2 times y3 plus y6 plus dot 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 yn minus 1 plus 3 times y1 plus y4 plus dot 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 yn minus 2 plus 3 times y2 plus y5 plus dot 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 yn minus 1. So finally we will get this formula 3h by 8 y0 plus yn plus 3 times y1 plus y4 plus dot 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 yn minus 2 plus 3 times y2 plus y5 plus dot 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 yn minus 1 plus 2 times y3 plus y6 plus dot 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 yn minus 1. We can combine these two entries of 3, and we will learn this formula as 3h by 8 sum of first and last entries plus 2 times sum of the entries which are multiples of 3 plus 3 times the rest entries. So this is known as Simpson's 3 by 8 rule, and in Simpson's 1 by 3 rule the intervals must be divided into even numbers of intervals, but in Simpson's 3 by 8 rule the number of equal subintervals will be taken as a multiple of 3. Next one is the Wedel's rule. Putting n is equal to 6 in the general quadrature formula and neglecting all the differences above the 6th, we get, so for this formula we need delta to the power 6. So we will get integration x0 to x0 plus 6h y dx is equal to h 6 y0 plus 18 delta y0 plus 27 delta square y0 plus 24 delta q y0 plus 123 by 10 delta 4 y0 plus 33 by 10 delta 5 y0 plus 41 by 140 delta 6 y0. Now here we can see that the denominator is 123 by 10, 33 by 10, but here we will get 41 by 120. So if we replace 41 by 140 h delta 6 y0 by 3 by 10 h delta 6 y0, we are committing an error of h by 140 delta 6 y0, only which may be neglected provided h and delta power 6 y0 are sufficiently small. We therefore change the last term to 3 by 10 delta 6 y0. So hence after making this substitution we will get this term. So as in Simpson's 1/3 rule and 3 by 8 rule, you have to put the values of delta y0, delta square y0, delta q y0, delta 4, delta 5 and delta 6 y0. You just simplify the values of this and substitute in the above equation. You will get a formula like h 6 y0 plus 18 y1 minus y0 plus 27 y2 minus 2 y1 plus y0 plus 24 y3 minus 3 y2 plus 3 y1 minus y0 plus 123 y10 y4 minus 4 y3 plus 6 y2 minus 4 y1 plus y0 plus 33 y10 y5 minus 5 y4 plus 10 y3 minus 10 y2 plus 5 y1 minus y0 plus 3 y10 y6 minus 6 y1 minus plus 15 y4 minus 20 y3 plus 15 y2 minus 6 y1 plus y0. So just you have to simplify like this. Take all the terms of y0 together, then take all the terms of y1, y2, y3, y4, y5 and y6. Just simplify like this and you will get the final values as 3 by 10 h y0 plus 5 y1 plus y2 plus 6 y3 plus y4 plus 5 y5 plus y6. Similarly applying the same procedure to the points from x6 to x12, we obtain integration x6 to x12 y dx is 3h by 10 y6 plus 5 y7 plus y8 plus 6 y9 plus y10 plus 5 y11 plus y12. Continuing the process and adding together the integral, we can obtain integration x0 to xn y dx is 3h by 10 y0 plus 5 y1 plus y2 plus 6 y3 plus y4 plus 5 y5 plus 2 y6 plus 5 y7 plus y8 plus 6 y9 plus y10 plus 5 y11 plus so on 2 yn minus 6 plus 5 yn minus 5 plus yn minus 4 plus 6 yn minus 3 plus yn minus 2 plus 5 yn minus 1 plus yn. For remembering, the coefficients may be best putting in the groups of 6 as follows. The first group will take the coefficients as 1, 5, 1, 6, 1 and 5. All the interior groups have the coefficients 2, 5, 1, 6, 1, 5 and the last group has the coefficient 2, 5, 1, 6, 1, 5 and 1. This formula is known as Wedel's rule. So let us discuss it with an example. We have to evaluate integration 0 to 1 dx by 1 plus x square by using Simpson's 1 by 3 rule, Simpson's 3 by 8 rule and Wedel's rule, and hence obtain the approximate value of pi in each case. So for convenience, let us divide the interval 0 to 1 into 6 parts, for each of which h is equal to 1 by 6. The values of the function fx is equal to 1 by 1 plus x square for each point of subdivision may be tabulated as the values of x are x0 1 by 6, 2 by 6, 3 by 6, 4 by 6, 5 by 6 and 1. 0 is taken as x0, 1 by 6 as x1, 2 by 6 x2, 3 by 6 x3, 4 by 6 x4, 5 by 6 x5 and 1 is taken as x6. Finding the value of y by using this, if x is equal to 0, we will get the value of y as 1, take it as y0. Similarly, y1 is 0.937, y2 is 0.90, y3 is 0.80, y4 is 0.692, y5 is 0.589 and y6 is 0.50. So by Simpson's 1/3 rule, apply the formula of Simpson's 1/3. H by 3, sum of first and last term, which is y0 and y6. 4 times sum of odd entries y1 plus y3 plus y5. 2 times sum of even entries y2 plus y6. Just apply the values from the table and simplify. You will get the value as 0.785. Similarly, use the formula of Simpson's 3/8 rule. Write the formula. Put the values from the table and again you will get the value as 0.785. By Wedel's rule also you have to just apply the formula of Wedel, which is 3h by 10 y0 plus 5y1 plus y2 plus 6y3 plus y4 plus 5y5 plus y6. Substitute the values from the table. Again we will get the value as 0.785. And by actual integration 0 to 1 dx by 1 plus x square is tan inverse x, the limit 0 to 1. After putting this limit we will get the value as pi by 4. So from equation 1 and 2 we will get pi by 4 is equal to 0.785. So from here the value of pi is 3.14 up to 2 places of decimal. One more example you have to practice. Integration 4 to 5.2 log base ex dx by Simpson's 1 by 3 rule, Simpson's 3 by 8 rule and Wedel's rule. Just apply the formula, make the table, put the values from the table and simplify it. And if you have any problem in simplifying, just ask me the questions. I am ready to solve.